What's going on? Is Fathom DJ checking in. I miss YouTubing. Something that I've thought about and created concepts for now consistently for almost a year, and to not be able to muster up the energy after my last 2 videos to do it is almost as bad as being robbed of my music. It's just the energy thing. It's like, I DJ'd yesterday, and it was the first time in about 2 years where I played I had a few MP3s. Salud's CDJs are not up to par, but I mostly played vinyl, and it was really humbling, and I had a bunch of moments where I was really upset because I like to mix it up. I like to be able to use different types of music, and I didn't have at my disposal my entire MP3 collection. And it hurt, but I did what I did, and I think, it was necessary, because I could have stayed home and not even tried, and that wouldn't have been a good thing either. But it was hard, because it's like saying to an artist, you have an entire rainbow or an entire palette of colors to use, and then saying, okay, now just use black. And though I am creative, and though I can take black and shade it and lift the paintbrush off of the canvas to create a lighter or darker stroke of paint, I can do pointillism with dots to create light in dark spaces. It's just nice to have a variance of color and a variance of music to be able to choose from. It's nice to have a full arsenal. And what I will say is, you definitely don't know what you miss until it's gone. Or you don't know what you have until it's gone. I will say that I am tired of talking about it, and I want to let it go. So, don't take it personal. If you didn't watch my YouTube, if you didn't open my emails, if you didn't read Facebook, if you didn't read MySpace, my 2 accounts, if I get an attitude and decide that I don't want to discuss it anymore, you have the documents to be able to go back and gather the information. I want to let it go because I'm tired of regenerating that energy over and over and over. I'm tired of kicking myself. I'm tired of considering the possibilities of who broke into my car. So I won't be discussing it anymore. If you missed my rants about it this week, today's the day that it's been a week since my car got broken into, and I'm not going to be discussing it anymore. I don't want to talk about the people who have betrayed me since it happened. I don't want to talk about the people who are trying to befriend me anymore. I don't want to talk about these folks who are just popping up out of the woodwork and trying to figure out how they can capitalize off of this little issue that I have. This is it. It's my final about it. I want to move on. I'm ready for God to bestow upon me the blessings that He has based on Him taking a piece of my life away from me. As dramatic as you might think that is, until you know that something that you love so much is taken from you, you probably won't understand that. Maybe that's the reason why I have these expectations of these folks that I'm supposed to be so close to check in on me who have. I don't know. It's just a really interesting time. So anyway, I'm preparing for goodness. Patrick is struggling to put this fundraiser together. We got folks blowing smoke about supporting, and all of that information is interesting as well. And I'm not going to put any more belief in the concept of those people who have blown smoke and volunteered and not shown up. I'm holding fast to those people who are showing and proving, and I thank you so much. Something is going to come out of this, and I'm going to rise to the occasion of that so I can be prepared. And for those people who have reached out for me and looked out for me, we have a lot to gain. And for those people who have worried me, who have caused me to be more frustrated, who have caused me to act a little uglier than I would act based upon my loss, I apologize. Maybe I'm being too nice about that, but what I will say is we definitely don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm prepared to see, and I'm prepared to gain if there is anything outside of knowledge and insight for me to gain from this. And I'm ready to move forward. Fathom DJ. It's kind of hard to say from time to time. But I'm still here, and I'm looking forward to swinging again whenever that happens completely. I'm not giving up. I thought about it. I'm trying to get to the point where I can load the footage from the Frankie party and from Silver Room. And I had a good time at the Silver Room. But it's kind of painful to watch knowing that the events. This is my journal. This is where I report any and everything that I want to. And it's weird to have all these people watching all of a sudden. But I'm sure they're going to die down with the fake supporters. And the smoke clears. Hopefully I can get back to the grander scheme of why I created all of these videos and why, I have this dry erase board with all these goals on it. I'm wanting to get back to creating my DJ empire. Stay tuned. Fathom DJ. Space.